There comes a time in every person's life when talent alone isn't enough. When dreams start to collect dust and vision begins to fade, not because God didn't give the capacity, but because discipline wasn't chosen. You don't need more motivation, you need a decision. A holy, unshakable decision that no matter how you feel, no matter how dark it gets, no matter how slow the process seems, you will work. You will press, you will labor with focus until the vision speaks. Let me tell you something real. You're not stuck, you're undisciplined, you're not lost, you're distracted. You don't need a new goal. You need to develop the muscle to chase the one you already have. So how do you force yourself to work hard when your feelings don't match your future? That's what this is about. Let's go deep into the key truths that can flip the switch. You will never outwork your own excuses. As long as your mind gives you an out, you'll take it. You've got to decide that comfort is the enemy of greatness. The moment you stop giving yourself permission to quit, something in your soul ignites. That's when you say, I may not feel like it, but I'm doing it anyway. Work ethic doesn't start in the hands, it starts in the heart. A lazy heart can never produce excellent results, no matter how good the opportunity. And the danger is that excuses often sound reasonable, but they are weapons of destruction in disguise. You don't negotiate with your potential, you command it. Most people don't work hard because their time isn't governed by their purpose. You can't float through the day and expect power. Purpose demands structure. Build a daily schedule that makes it hard to fail. When you lock in on a system, even when your emotions fluctuate, your feet keep moving. Ask yourself this: does my calendar reflect the life I'm trying to build? If not, it's not your dream that's broken, it's your structure. Wake up early, cut out the time wasters, turn your phone off if you must, because the person who controls their time controls their future. The road to greatness is paved with discomfort. That means if you only work when it feels good, you'll never arrive. But once you realize that pain is not punishment, it's preparation, you stop resisting it and start respecting it. Hard work hurts. That's why most people avoid it. But when you begin to see pain as the sign that you're stretching your limits, growing your endurance, and separating from the mediocre masses, you begin to lean in. Let the pain make you. Let it sharpen your character, discipline your emotions, and keep you grounded. You're not supposed to like the process. You're supposed to outlast it. If you wait to feel motivated, you'll lose, because emotions are like the weather, always changing. But commitment, that's the anchor. That's the thing you return to when everything in you wants to quit. That's the internal fire that keeps burning even in the dark. So don't chase feelings, chase standards. Say to yourself, this is who I am. I do hard things. I show up. I get it done. The strongest version of you is hidden behind layers of excuses, comfort, and convenience. Dig through them with commitment. You're not meant to live soft. You're meant to live strong. A weak vision produces weak action. But when your vision is big enough, when it's divine, urgent, and crystal clear, you can't sit still. You can't sleep on yourself anymore. When you see the legacy you could leave, the family you could lift, the lives you could change, the wealth you could build, you'll work until it becomes real. Get obsessed with your vision, write it down, speak it every day, let it convict you when you start slipping. Let it become the standard that wakes you up early and keeps you locked in when others quit. Most people fail because they leave an open door. They say things like, if this doesn't work, I'll try something else. That's the mindset of a dabbler, not a dominator. You must slam every exit shut, burn the plan B, give yourself no other option but to rise. This doesn't mean you never pivot. It means you never retreat from becoming who you were created to be. It means that even when the results are slow, your faith stays strong. You press because the assignment on your life is too important to abandon. We all have lazy days. That's why you need people around you who refuse to let you play small. Isolation breeds stagnation. Get around warriors who hold you to a standard. People who don't care how you feel. They care if you're becoming who you said you would be. Don't surround yourself with people who make excuses. Find those who make moves. Accountability isn't punishment, it's protection. Let others call you higher. Let them challenge your consistency. The right circle can resurrect your discipline. You will not last if it's all about you. But when your work becomes service, when it becomes an act of obedience, an expression of faith, a contribution to something eternal, you start showing up with more fire. Hard work becomes sacred when it's tied to purpose. You're not just building a business. You're breaking generational curses. You're not just pushing through school. You're becoming the leader your family never had. Tie your grind to something spiritual, something eternal, something bigger than money, and the fuel won't run out. You've been waiting for a feeling, but what you need is a decision, a holy decision, to stop underestimating the power of consistent labor, to stop looking for shortcuts and finally build something real. Work is not your enemy, it's your answer. Stop talking and start sweating, stop dreaming and start building. The next level is not found in your comfort zone, it's found in the daily grind that nobody claps for. Force yourself. And eventually, what once felt like discipline will feel like instinct. Because once the fire is lit, nothing can stop a man or woman who knows why they work and refuses to stop. Let's go.